Do you guys know that out of my 48 years on this beautiful planet, I have known nothing about K-pop, literally zero. Then just last year, I was introduced to it. Not only that, I actually became a fan. I actually grew to love certain groups inside the community. I became a member of the community, but then shortly, sadly, soon after, I almost left that same community because some of the hatred I experienced on the inside. But what I learned while I was here, from the K-pop lover to the K-pop hater and all the fandoms in between, what actually made the most sense is what kept me here. We're about to break it all down, and by the way, yeah, we're back. Let's go. Why is it that people seem to hate on each other in the community so much? Not if it's just, not just BTS, but it could be new jeans, old jeans, bell-bottom, Jordache jeans, I only know BTS, that's what the hell I'm trying to say. Whatever the community is, you know what I'm talking about. There always seems to be some extremists, some intensity. And then I read this thread on Reddit the other day and I was like, holy shit, people are actually coming together, talking about their different experiences and kind of opening it up. And then later on, we see there is a connection. There is a connection between BTS ARMY and other fandoms, whether it's music, whether it's sports, it's really quite universal. So I'm like, holy shit. We're actually not that different. Let's unpack it right now with these crazy ass testimonies. Let's go. Right here, starting on Reddit, saying, why do boys hate girls who like BTS and other K-pop groups? Okay, I've seen this so many times and I generally do not understand why. So someone please enlighten me. I'm just curious. P.S. I'm not a K-pop stan. Neither do I hate them. I just don't care. Okay, fair enough. Others start responding to that, kind of give their testimonies, saying, in 10th grade, I told some fans they weren't good. I don't even remember which one or which song. These two diehard BTS fans kept pestering me throughout the whole damn day. It's the fans that make all the guys hate BTS. Underneath that, somebody says, same, laugh my ass off. I told my cousin sister that I didn't like the song she was playing. Hold up. You told your cousin sister? You might have some bigger issues. Okay, well let's get back to the cousin sister. It honestly has nothing to do with BTS, nor the actual girl for that matter. It's just the infatuation and extreme obsession that can get a little unsettling at times. And well, some guys are just insecure and resort to homophobic comments, but yeah, personally, I don't care. I'd react the same way if a girl was obsessed with Taylor Swift or some other artist. I hope you get what I mean. And then perfectly put, the thing I'd like to add in extreme obsession often translates to really aggressive fan bases like many of these K-pop groups have, and that can turn and lead to further stereotyping of K-pop groups. Others are like saying, I used to be a BTS fan in 10th grade. Reflecting on my actions from time to time, I realized how cringe I was. I was trying to incorporate BTS in every little thing I did. A weird obsession started growing. I was thinking of marrying one of the members. I was annoying to my friends. I was comparing boys to BTS members, probably hurting their ego. At 18, I realized how stupid I looked and that my obsessive behavior that drives people away. I stan K-pop even now. I'm a huge, Blink, but the obsession is gone. I only talk to them from the people from the fan community, never other people who might not be interested in the K-pop and stuff. Okay, so basically they were saying they did some reflection and they were like, I used to be this way and I found myself cringe because I felt like it was a little extreme. I'm still a fan and I still stan them. I just do it in a more healthier way. Damn, how y'all feeling about that? I mean, I gotta give them props though for having the self-realization and being honest, right? Because I don't know how many fans there are actually out there in the BTS community, in ARMY, or in any, I guess, fandom that can actually do that. I mean, not even that, just people, period. Isn't that something we're always taught? Self-reflection, being introspective, being honest with ourselves. I think that's probably one of the hardest things we can do. And one of the things that you saw stand out the most is people said, it's actually not the group, it's the fans. That's powerful from an outsider perspective. The fans are the ones that are pushing us away or making us look at the whole shit like it's crazy. All right, well, let's continue. Right here on Reddit again, somebody's saying, serious discussion. Why are Messi and Ronaldo fans so toxic? Actually talking about the worldwide famous soccer players or the football players. Down here saying, is there a psychological thing involved that I'm not aware of? Like literally any pic/tweet either player uploads on social media, the fans of the other player has this compulsive tendency to basically talk some crap, right? Throw some shade at them. Others respond saying, it's true. I don't think it has anything to do with the actual players. I think the problem is the people, AKA the fans. Underneath that saying it's pathetic. They don't realize you could actually like one and not have to hate the other. And that's real talk. I'm gonna put something on the screen right now. This is the city of Philadelphia. When it comes to American football, this is when the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl. They are rioting. They are fighting. They are in the streets. Now this is college football, in each other's faces, slapping each other, talking shit, flipping each other's off, dressed in their gear. We're talking American football now. Now this is Michael Jackson. You remember, especially if you're my generation, how big Michael was.
Yeah, so fall is our favorite season because we see our friends and family every week here.
And this is Elvis. This is Elvis. Even in the 50s, the 40s, the 30s, whenever the hell Elvis had, there wasn't even color. Before the damn television was in color, people was standing. There was fandoms. These ladies was in black and white, and they still talk about, blue suede shoes. He's nothing but a hound dog. And you know what? Real talk, my mom was probably in that crowd because she stands Elvis so damn hard. Since I was a kid till today, my mom has stand the hell out of Elvis Presley. Do you know every Christmas we had an Elvis Christmas? I'm not lying to you. She had a record player, what was it? Yeah, a record said Elvis Christmas and would put it on the damn record player. Back in the day we had the damn record player, spin it around there, and it was every damn song Elvis was singing, basically a Christmas version. Basically, you see the point. You see the common thread. No matter who you support, no matter who you love, whether it's music or it's actual sports, we all act the same way. That's what I'm saying. The K-pop community, the fandom, is not really that different when it comes to the bonding, when it comes to extreme emotion and community. There was actually a really cool video. I'll put it in the link down below. I'm just gonna play a piece where it goes into breaking down some of the psychology of fandoms. Check this out.
They're a vibrant, dynamic force that enriches lives and sometimes even impacts the world beyond fandom. A key aspect of the allure of fandom is representation and personal identification. Fans often see a reflection of themselves in the characters, stories, or public figures they admire. This mirror can be powerful and transformative. While fandom often provides a powerful mirror for personal reflection and transformation, it's important to recognize the boundaries. The line between admiration and obsession can sometimes blur, leading to unintended consequences. Whether it's seeing your struggles portrayed in a character, finding inspiration in a musician's journey, or admiring a leader's principles, these connections go deeper than surface-level admiration. They touch on our very identities. This aspect of fandom is particularly significant when it comes to representation of marginalized groups. For many, seeing themselves represented in media or public platforms is not just about visibility, it's about feeling recognized and valued. It's more than just a joy of seeing your favorite character on screen or following a beloved artist. It's about the validation and empowerment that comes from representation. The stories we love, the heroes we admire, and the artists we follow often shape our understanding of ourselves and our place in the world.
And then I got some information on top of that saying the negative aspects of toxic fandoms, emotional contagion, us versus them mentality, online harassment and bullying, the 1% theory, which is the theory suggests that every fandom has a small percentage of fans, around 1%, that are prone to extreme, sometimes harmful behavior. And then down below you see psychological factors, identity formation, neuroplasticity, and then parasocial relationships, which fans often develop parasocial relationships with celebrities or characters, which can be positive source, but also lead to unrealistic expectations and disappointment. And there you have it. So it's crazy. And notice in this documentary, in these clips, it was not just K-pop. It wasn't just BTS. It is universal. And it's crazy to me how we miss that. How we're so easy to look at the next person and judge, well, you're crazy. That's too much. I could never. But yet you do the exact same thing on this side, just in your own way. People, I don't know if I've ever met one person that's not a fan of something or someone. Think about it. Have you ever met anybody in your life that is just not a fan of nothing? Shit, you're a fan of something. I don't care if it's food, pizza, whatever. My wife is a fan of plants. She's the plantastic mom. Do you know there is a plant con? I don't know why I'm so surprised. I had no idea there was a damn con for plants, just like Reactor Con, BTS Con, all these other video games. There is a plant con. I don't even know what that I don't even know what that would look like. But what I'm saying is there is something for everybody. I like how that documentary too was touching on, like, people have a need, or almost like a thing that we do when we connect with somebody, whether it's a movie, a particular actor, or a singer. We see almost like our identity. It almost like helps us find out who we are. And then how they say birds of a feather flock together. Well, then we realize, oh, there's other people that feel like I do. I could actually belong. I could actually have some friends or something like that. And we connect, but also can do some harmful acts. And unfortunately, online and social media, even though that section, that 1%, is fairly small in the scheme of things, they sometimes seem the loudest. They really do, because they are talking so much shit. They are spamming. They're underneath the comments. They're under the video. The 1% in every community is like chihuahuas. They're small, but they're loud and annoying as hell. And that's what they say. Everything that we read says the fans. It's the fans, the fans, the fans, the fans is what almost drove me, or what annoys me from the community and everything that we just watched. And I will tell you the truth, it almost took me out of the BTS ARMY or the K-pop community. There was a couple times I thought about leaving, because I would receive comments or read some things and I would just think, there's literally no pleasing anybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is super frustrating on my side. I just can't do anything right, The only reason why I stayed is because I kind of have experience with this. I'm in a couple other communities, namely the gaming community that I've been doing for over a decade, and we have the same thing over there. So when I came over here, I was like, oh, okay. Business as usual, unfortunately. Here we go. It's gonna be the same shit. Like, I was hoping it would be different, but we're people at the end of the day, so it's gonna be the same thing. Okay, game on, here we go, and now I'm here. You know what I'm saying? So unfortunately, it's the same song all around the world. But also at the end of the day, in a positive light, there's no difference. People will gather to their own tribe, to their own people. Something will appeal to you, they won't appeal to the next person, and that's okay. Some people will find this video helpful. Some people will find me cringy as hell and never watch me again. That's okay. Is anybody really extremists, nerds, and crazy, and clowns, and y'all are just insane over there? No. We're all that. We're all that. But all in all, this is just a long-winded way of saying, are we really that different? One fandom to the next. How y'all feeling? Let me know. And there it is one more time, beautiful people. Thank you guys for watching. Like I said, I am back. I have a lot of interesting things I want to talk about and unpack. I know there's certain videos I haven't reacted to yet. There's a lot. There's so much. That's what I love about the new direction of this channel, is it could be anything. We could literally talk about anything. And one of the biggest things, my passion is to open up conversation and to get to the community and talk with y'all more. I'm gonna start going live more in the next coming weeks. So I'm looking forward to all this. I don't want this channel just to be reactions, because I feel like it holds me back. It puts me in a box. I want more than that. I want more than that. So I hope you guys rock with this. I hope you appreciate it. At the end of the day, the good news is sky's the limit and we are back. So I appreciate y'all, whether you're a K-pop fan or a video game, FGC, BTS, whatever you are. All is welcome, and I thank you guys for the love. So I will see you soon. Matter of fact, I'll probably see you guys in about 2 days. With that being said, I don't know what it is, but I know it's about to get better. Love y'all forever. Peace. Oh, I couldn't leave y'all hanging. There was one comment that was my favorite under why do guys hate girls that love BTS? There was one that stood out. It took the cake. This is it right here. Because girls should like me and not them. There it is. At least he was honest. At least he was honest. Y'all should like me. That's who you should like. Stop liking them. That's why I don't like y'all, because y'all should like me. Give me some love. Can I have some love? And while you're at it, I want y'all give me some love too. Lonely dad. Not so lonely no more because I got your love. Go ahead and love me. Love me, y'all. I'm married. Let me shut the hell up before I get divorced. Anyway, y'all be good.